Okay, so now I'm going to give you some real detail on how I put these two jugs together. What you see here is a diagram of the bottom jug and the top jug where I cut the bottom out. Now in order to get this bottom cut out, what I literally did was just took a table saw, set the fence up next to the blade, and laid the jug on the table saw sideways and rotated it around the table saw. It worked out pretty good. I think I couldn't find a better method, and I had the tools handy, so that worked out okay. Given that, what I did was basically take off the bottom as close to the bottom as I could. Now, of course, next thing you have to do is take out the insulation, and you're looking at the white inside liner of the jug. Now, I've drawn this a little bit exaggerated. The white liner actually has a taper to it. It has to have some draft so they can get it off the molds. What ends up happening is that the bottom inside of the liner is a little bit narrower than the top of the bottom liner. What you need to do then, what I did was, first I took just a jigsaw and I cut the bottom out, kind of a rough cut. Then I turned the jug upside down and I used a router and a bit to get a nice clean edge on it like that. Next thing I had to do was I took a propane torch, honestly, and I just heated up the inside liner and tried to curl it back out so that I could get a tighter fit when I actually slid this component down together. The way it ended up being was, by the time this orange outside liner came down and fit real nice and tight, the white liner ended up somewhere up in here, and it also fit tight. Given that, what I was able to do was take a piece of filler material, which was actually the bottom of the jug that I cut into strips because I had that plastic left over, and then I was able to make a lap joint here and weld around the inside of the bottom of the two coolers.